If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofino1, bringing you guys in another YouTube video, and you guys already know from the title of this video, we had to talk about what happened at the Oscars the other night with Will Smith and Chris Rock. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen multiple videos of it. Work and all other stuff, haven't had time to really honestly get around to making a video on it. But anyway, here we are now. So pretty much, for those of you who don't know, what happened essentially was, at the Oscars, Chris Rock was getting ready to do an award, name the person for whatever category was in, and he made a joke at Jada Pinkett, saying that like, G.I. Jane too, because G.I. Jane, her hair was like shaved and blah, 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 blah. Well, Will Smith, initially he laughed about it. And, I don't know if he honestly really thought that it was necessarily funny, but I think it was more of like, hey, we're at an Oscar. I'm just going to kind of go along with it because, I don't want to cause too big of a deal. But then shortly after, if you look at the video, he looks over at his wife, and then his wife, you could tell she did not find the joke funny. And then some people were like, why was she being so upset about it? Like Chris Rock was like, that was a light joke. Why are you so hurt? Well, for those of you who don't know, his wife was diagnosed with alopecia, which is pretty much like your hair falls out. Your hair is like falling out, and it's falling out like in clumps. It's not like your hair is necessarily thinning, like how their hair thins as they get older. No, your hair is like falling out in clumps. You're beginning to get bald spots, etc., etc. And from that, that's the reason why she shaved her head bald. She talked about it like on her show. She shaved her head bald because, it was just getting to a point where it was just bad. And pretty much in a sense, some people say, she could have got a wig, blah, blah, blah. But I guess she wanted to embrace that, hey, I have this disease. Maybe, I'm getting older, and I just want to embrace it. I don't want to be fake. Now, some people say, when you do that kind of stuff, you allow for people to make jokes about it. But at the same time, I guess I can understand because that's a sensitive thing, especially being a woman myself, not trying to be biased, but your hair for a lot of people is like their identity. That's part of that, a big part of their identity. That's what makes them them. And so I guess in a sense, somebody picking fun at an insecurity, because I can just imagine, there's probably been plenty of nights where Jada Pinkett has cried to Will Smith or has cried about, her losing her hair, because we don't see what happens behind closed doors. But nonetheless, after that happened, he goes up on the stage, Will Smith goes up on the stage, and he just slaps Chris Rock. And it was like shocking because it was just like, I thought it was a stunt when I first saw it. I thought it was a stunt, like something was going to happen, or it was like, publicity stunt. Some people are still saying that they believe that it is a publicity stunt just because shortly after, Chris Rock starts talking about, or he has a tour and his sales skyrocket. But I think it was one of those moments where I guess Will Smith just lost it. And in all reality, I believe that it's other stuff that's been going on. Obviously we know about their whole entanglement, open relationship, all that stuff. And I believe that it was like a breaking point. I feel like it was just a breaking point for him. But the only bad thing about it is like, he finally received an Oscar, but his Oscar and his speech, all that stuff was overshadowed from what happened with him slapping Chris Rock. And it's like, I don't know. I also think too, people I'm guilty. I'm making a video of it as well, but I feel like everyone's talking so much about it. Like, it's like people are saying, we shouldn't be talking about this. No, this shouldn't be a big deal. Forget that guy. He's this, he's that, but it's like, well, y'all need to stop talking about it. Y'all need to stop like posting the news about it. Like, stop acting like you don't want these views or these clicks as well. Like, but yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. It's just a strange situation. I guess I could see both sides. I personally don't think I would have went up there and slapped him. I might have said like, hey man, like, that wasn't funny or something, I did just because it just looks bad. Like, you can say what you want. It just looks bad. It looks bad. Like, from any standpoint, it's like, okay, so because someone says something about you that you don't like, you're going to resort to violence. It just looks bad. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Finn Army.